Episode 5 of The Heart Killer begins with Mother confirming that Ruret killed Bison and Kant's parents. She promises that after this mission, the brothers can quit. She assigns Keen to get more intel, but he is not happy with such admin tasks. He runs into the employee from before, Thanon. They flirt before Mother catches them. She is glad they are not dating and emotionally blackmails Keen by stating that she is glad he isn't leaving her like the others. Meanwhile, Style continues to act shifty and Fadel offers to break up, thinking he has changed his mind. Style hesitates but stops him anyway. Fadel thinks he is intimidated by the change and plays hard to get, which brings out Style's competitive side to win over him. Bison and Kant continue to flirt as usual. However, Kant gets a harsh reality check as Officer Chris reveals the Hitman brothers will be arrested soon. Kant genuinely want to know more about Bison as they go on an arcade date. James shows up and tries to sow discord as he reveals Kant was into sports betting. Bison threatens to show him his place, which worries Kant. Elsewhere, Style and Fadel are on a date too, with the former being back to normal as they have a go kart race. They end up at the garage, and Style tells Fadel all about his late mother and his supportive ally of a father. Fadel appreciates this side of Style and hits on him. Kant continues to freak out, but the threat as James doesn't answer his calls. He called a mutual who reveals Bison had come asking for James too. Back at the garage, Style wants to know more about Fadel. He shares about his murdered parents and that he doesn't date much as it is risky. Style offers to be by his side but can't interrupt as he needs help. He takes Style aside and update him about Bison's threat. However, Style is not much help as he realizes he likes Fadel, which scares him. Desperate can't ask for Fadel's help, who agrees to call Bison. Bison evades, but Fadel hears a football match in the background. Kant realizes that it's the sports betting house and runs off. Style jokes about the brothers being jealous, and Fadel declares that he has nothing to worry but if he doesn't mess with him. As for Bison, he takes James to the balcony and confronts him. Turns out James has been stalking them, and Bison tells him to stop. Enraged, James tries to hurt him, but Bison punches him and pulls out a gun. Kant reaches too late and only sees blood. The next day, Bison is annoyed. Fadel assures him that they will quit after Ruret is dead. He also asks about James and Bison. Is surprised that Kant told him. A flashback shows James confessing that Kant helped him when he was down and he just wants them to be together. Bison orders him to leave town forever and James gives in. His disappearance has Kant and Style freaking out. Style confesses that Fadel has half his heart and he knows Kant too has fallen for Bison. Kant knows it as he hopes they can get out before it is too late and decides to end things once and for all. They play a double date at the bowling alley. As usual, Fadel is cranky but Style cheers him up and Bison is happy for them. He also tells Kant about James and wishes he trusted him. Kant simply claims he didn't want Bison to know of his past. However, Fadel is still worried as he tells Style he only trusts him 80%. He believes no one can fully share everything. They are interrupted by Kant getting a call. It seems Babe is being bullied. Bison wants to help, but Kant doesn't want to risk his life and leaves alone. This has Fadel impressed. Of course, it is all a lie. As Kant breaks into Brother's place, he finally enters the secret locked room and sees that it has all the files on their past and current missions. Bison is worried and leaves to check on him at his place. Style texts Kant, who shows up with Babe just in time. Babe cooperates that he was bullied but Kant rescued him. He runs off to his room and Bison pleads Kant to let him stay over. Kant gives in and Bison shares his is lucky to have met him. He goes as far as to say his life is going to change but can't look sad. At the end of the Heart Killer episode 5, Style takes Fadel to his place. He confesses that Fadel scares him, but he also likes him and he wants to be his 100%. Fadel claims he will show his true self when Style is ready. They hook up, but Fadel looks troubled.